Hello, everybody. Whoop. Let me get this right. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Oak Farm. And today, my wheel's dead. It's like kaput, and I don't know how to fix it. So, for now, in both series, I won't be using my steering wheel, which kind of sucks because I actually do like my wheel. So I'm going to pull this up here out of the way, and we're going to close this gate, and we're going to do a lot of baling today because I would like to buy a pickup. I need my pickup. I need it. I don't like need it, but I want a pickup. So we're going to kind of figure this place out. The field ends somewhere right here. It's actually like in this meadow. So we will cut, yeah, we'll start here. How about that? I think that sounds good. Now the Ford should pull this a lot more enthusiastically than the other little guy, the case. So, yeah, what can we talk about today? Well, right now, we're going to bale, and then we're going to do some silage, and we're going to hopefully make a big bunch of money doing this, so we can have all of the things to do. You know, we are always looking for more and more ways to make money, to do things in the map, and I think that this should be a pretty good one. This seems to be a pretty fair way. Now, we can't go up in there. That is somebody else's property. We can drive up in there about right there where that weed line is all the farther that we are gonna go. But if we drive right on top of where we're at now, then going back the other way, we should get everything perfect. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna wrap it, and then we're gonna sell it, and hopefully we'll have enough for a new pickup, because we need a truck and we need fields. The truck will help make the money for the fields, doing like timber work and all that other fun stuff that we never, I never do in my Let's Plays. So it should be a good time, I hope. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we can get something done for once in our lives. Because I don't want this to turn into something that feels like, we never get anything done. I don't want that to be one of those series. I want to feel good, man. Okay, how are we gonna do this? If I go this way, I never know the best way to start off cutting a field, so I just kind of gotta guess a little bit and make a mess of it. And we're not going for 100% completion here. We're not completionists or anything, but getting some good lines is gonna be very, very helpful. And you know what? I'm just going to be honest. I think that having a self-propelled forage harvester at some point in this would be pretty good. Maybe, not like a big M or anything, but something we can actually use in other areas. So, a regular old forage wagon. Or not wagon, forage harvester. Jeez, we don't need a forage wagon. That is something we can't have on this map. I've never seen a forage wagon in the United States, so guess who doesn't get one? This guy. I don't get to have a forage wagon. So, seen plenty of forage harvesters. There's even a Krone Big M for sale up the road from me at was it Butler? Yeah, it's Butler Cat. And they've got a Krone Big M. And they got a Krone Big X, too. And across the state line over in Iowa is a bunch of Krone equipment, too. So, the fun things. We get to have some of the fun things, just not all of them. Okay. Well, I want to do this. I am so bad at, cutting grass. It's not the best thing. Like in person, I can do it and it looks good. When I am playing this game, I cut the fields and they look like poo, and I'm like terribly sorry about that. Now, as we move up through our lovely ranks here, we will be getting bigger and better equipment. You know, we started out with like 20 horse, so we're already up to almost 100. You know, so we're doing good, I think. You know, some other people, they might think differently, but I think we're doing quite well. Now, the reason I'm being so picky on how I do this is I don't want to rake it. Raking it is going to be extra time, and I don't want to have the extra time and fuel in this. I want it to be able to be done pretty quickly with the baler, because ground bales, they do take a little bit of time and a little bit of figuring out. So, you know, you gotta... Whoop, where am I going? You know, you gotta make sure they're not gonna roll away from you and everything like that. And then I wasn't too sure which baler to go with, so I went with the tried and trusted McHale, the same one that we used on Altenstein. I really liked it. It seemed to be pretty quick at its job. You know, not the fastest thing in the world, but more than enough for us here on this playthrough, so should be pretty good. This is getting pretty tight and pretty odd to cut, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll just go like this. Maybe just do squares. That way we know we're getting most of it, not everything. Now, none of this grass has been prepped. It's not been fertilized or anything like that, so we're not going to get any kind of bonuses. Which, you know, it sucks, yes, but at the same time, you know, it's okay. We're just starting out. If we got 2 OP and some stuff, then the series would be over pretty quickly. I mean, it wouldn't be over, but I think that buying equipment is probably, you know, one of the good things about this game. You know, there is progression. It is a constant battle to have fields large enough for the bigger equipment and the bigger equipment large enough for those fields. So, you know, we started out with 1 field and some 2-meter stuff. You know, we get up there and, you know, some of this stuff is absolutely huge. You know, I've got that header. Which header is it? It's like 15 meters wide or something. It's ridiculous. So, there's that one. It's a little patchy. Not too bad. The next one is 1 field over. The gate's open. And we'll go do it really, really quickly. So the only bad thing about this is it feels so wide. I honestly think it's a little bit scaled up. It just feels wrong, almost. It's like it's just a shade too big. Now all we gotta do is just keep it out of the bushes, and out of the fence, and out of traffic, and as we add more and more things, we need to just make sure that we're doing the job the right way. And I can't remember how this field like goes back through. It expands out pretty good. It looks very, very small, but then it kind of opens up. So it's a pretty good grass field. You know, it's not huge. You know, it's definitely not like a monster field or anything, but it is a lot bigger than, you know, what you'd think it would be. And I think at some point we will buy one of these fields in the valley. I always like working in valleys, and we will turn it into a big meadow, and we'll have our biggest grass equipment. But that's, you know, much later on. Right now, our little hay bind here is doing a pretty decent job. It's a lot better than that sickle bar mower. If you were here for the first episode, that sickle bar mower was just so slow. Jeez, it was like trying to pull teeth, honestly. That thing was just, ugh. And now I'm going the wrong way. I should have turned around and went the other way. Actually, this is a good time to do so because I am stuck in the fence. Please don't get stuck on that. Okay, I'm beating my hay barn off stuff. And I'm gonna say it. I kind of hope they add in, you know, if you damage equipment in FS19, I kind of hope that you have to pay for it. That would be, you know, I would like that. Hopefully, you know, if it isn't in the base game, hopefully somebody can add it as a mod, you know, like detect collision to something and then, you know, you gotta pay for it, but maybe that's just me. I'm also really hoping for like irrigation of some sort. That has always, you know, since I started playing the game, that has been like a thing. Like, you know, you see all these irrigation things around the world, and it's just missing in this game. So I hope it comes around. I think it would be a welcome deal. I think plenty of people would enjoy it. Maybe enjoy isn't the right word. It would be another step in complexity, which is fine as long as there's like options to where you can turn off complexity. I think that anything that makes a game harder is better as long as the mechanic makes sense. So, you know, not just hard to be hard, not like Ninja Gaiden or anything like that where it's just hard to be difficult. Like, that is the point of the game. But I think, you know, having extra steps in FS19 would be, you know, okay, because I find myself, if I play Seasons, okay, I find myself with a lot of idle time, and you guys have seen it in my videos. I end up always looking for something to do, and having, you know, to worry about irrigation, have to worry about insects, which are confirmed. Or not insects, weeds are confirmed. I'm sorry. I don't take that as confirmation. Having, you know, weeds as something you have to battle against is very, very much welcome. I would enjoy that a lot. Okay, we got two little patches here, and then we are done, and we can go straight to baling. So we gotta get this one little one here. Not a big deal, just whoop, done. And then this little line right here. So I think we've done pretty good. The hay bomb makes pretty quick work of it. I've only been on the camera for about 20 minutes, so we've done a lot of work, which is always good. You know, I don't know how much we just mowed or anything, but I would like to think a good little bit. So we need to take this guy and run him back to the farm and drop it off and then pick up our baler. I just combined the words are and there, or are or something. I don't know. I slurred my speech, guys. It messed up. I'm sorry. I just now realized we have an idle tractor. We should never ever have an idle tractor, so we can get that field over there planted. I think I can fit right through here. Oh, as I wreck. That's what I get for laughing. Okay, let's plant some soybeans here this time. Should be pretty profitable. She should be good. Alright, now we can bale. Now, I hope I just didn't choose the wrong baler. I didn't look at the power requirement. So, this may have been a mistake. No, we're good. It only requires 70. And we've got like 95. So we should be good to go. Just a little slow to get going is all. But other than that, I'm going to hit Y a few times. It's the only problem with doing, you know, round bales is you have to stop. But I've only ever seen one big baler, like a Heston. It was being pulled by a Dodge, which was, you know, I didn't know how big those balers were, but it was being pulled by a Dodge pickup, and the Dodge pickup looked like a little toy. So, if that gives you any indication on, you know, the size, there you go. Boop. See, I'm not used to, you know, not paying attention. So hopefully each one of these ends up paying for itself, or paying for our equipment. Should. We got pretty good money on West Coast the other day, so I am ever hopeful. Whether I'm an idiot for hoping that or not. I was really looking for a good American-style round baler. If anybody knows of one, like a New Holland or a John Deere that isn't garbage, I would I'd be greatly appreciative. I've been talking to some people, like they've got the mods set as private, and I'm not looking to share some of the mods. So, like, anything that's public, I will share. But if I get a private mod, guys, I'm not gonna, you know, I mean, that is their work. They are trusting me with their work to use. So I have been talking to a few of the modding people about that, and I'm hoping I have something for it. I just lost texture on my mud flaps. That's very weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh no, there's a bell in my way. Need to give you a little nudge. No, I don't need to drive on you. You just need to not be where you are. And now I'm getting chased by a bale. It's bale oh no. What have I done? I've angered the bales. Do not anger them further. I don't know why it comes on at 70%. Why doesn't it come on at like 90% when I actually care? Because other than that, it's annoying right now. It's like, nah, we don't care. It's gonna beep. Buzz, buzz, guess who it is? It's me, the baler, your buddy. Can I turn here? Hey, it'll make it. Seem to be picking it up at a pretty good pace, though. That's nice and surprising for once. I mean, yeah, it'd be better if it was like fertilized and stuff, but for not rowing this and, you know, not really doing anything to it, it's doing a fair job. I can't complain. Okay, that worker should be done. I'm gonna run and go check on him really quick. All right, so all it was, they were like only doing half of each thing. So they're costing me a big bunch of money because they want to be dumb and redo some of the work they've already done. But they're almost like, they're like 3/4 of the way done with the field. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll make the money off of it, but at the same time, I'm like, dang it. All right, first field done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bales out of that little bit there. So that's not bad. Almost 7. Whoa, I'm still running fast. So we would have got, if it was plowed and cultivated, or plowed and fertilized and all that fun stuff, we would have got somewhere in the neighborhood of like 14 bales right there out of that one little field. So that's just awesome to think that, because that's a lot of money. Like if you're doing silage bales, that is a buku amount of money. Now we will be buying our own baler. I don't know if it's going to be the Massey Ferguson, but it will be a baler of some sort. And hopefully, I'd like to find one that kind of fits me. Probably something older, a little bit bigger, nothing huge. But, like, I like the Massey Ferguson one, but it's not like my favorite baler. If I had to have a favorite, it'd be the Big Crone one. But we're nowhere near, you know, that level of play yet. Like, we wouldn't even, if I were to rent that baler, we wouldn't even pay for like the renting of it, the lease, like your lease costs. It wouldn't happen. It's just too much. It's like $120,000 or something. It's ridiculous for being like a really, really good baler, though. Now I'm gonna ask a question, and you're just feel free to answer any way that you would like. And I really do need an answer on this. If I were to start putting time lapses in this series, and you know, doing it the other way a little bit, do you think that would make for a better video for this map? I know I'm saying this how I'm playing it, and I'm not gonna like go out of my way to make time lapses, but there are times, you know, like right now I'm making a bale. There's not like a whole lot going on, and you know, if the occasional time lapse wouldn't be an issue, would you guys like to have it included? I mean, it is. What have I done? How are you stuck there? Go away, little bale. Run away. Go on. Like, I don't mind doing them, but it takes so long that, you know, if I were to add a time lapse, okay, I'm in Adobe. All right, so I've added the time lapse. I've sped it up by 1200, and I've added a piece of music, and I've cut it all up and everything. Okay, normally now the videos take about 20 minutes to make. If I do it that way, it's an hour. And when you're trying to do as many videos as what I do, I try to at least do one a day of this, and now I'm trying to do one a day of another game, and I keep wanting to do more and more and more. Losing an hour actually seems to lose me a lot more than an hour, because I can't play anything. Okay, I can't play anything. I can't go and edit anything. I can't make thumbnails. I can't do a lot of things in that hour. And that normally means that I would take that time and just, you know, not count it as a loss or anything, but in that same amount of time, you know, I could do, you know, render 3 videos like this. And that's how I've been able to do them so fast is, you know, I'm just playing the game, I render the video, I have the fun, and then I'm just sharing, you know, an almost abridged version of what I am getting. you know, where you're not seeing everything. But I can do, you know, more videos. So it's up to you guys. I can stay up a little bit later. I shouldn't be too awful mad. But as the weather starts turning, work will start picking up more. And I know that's like odd. Normally work picks up in the summer, but when you're hauling concrete, it picks up in the winter because reasons and steel and reasons. So something to consider. Okay, I'm hoping I got enough here to finish out this one bale, because it's looking kind of grim. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so we won't worry about gathering the rest up because, well, we won't need it. So we can not worry about it. I think that's a good idea, not to worry. I think we will take this and, you know, stash it back at the farm. I don't see us needing it anytime soon, but it only costs us like $5 a day or something ridiculous. It's like, yeah, it's like $120 a day. If we, I just got rammed. I should not have parked in the road. If we were, yeah, I'm moving, buddy. If we were, you know, not, then yeah, we'd probably get rid of it. But I think for $120 a day and only $600 per operating hour, I think keeping it around might be good, because we haven't plowed any in our field over here anymore. So I might cut it again and then wrap it and bale it again. So we might keep the wrapper and the baler for now. And yeah. Alright. So I'm going to rent the baler, or the wrapper, and get to work. Okay, I remember this being faster for some reason. Huh. I really do. I thought this was a lot faster. Maybe it's because I bought the used one? It's slow? I don't know. Okay, so the first field's done, and I feel like I want to shoot myself. This is taking forever. I don't remember it taking so long. I swear we done it faster with the square barrel wrapper. Okay, I'm just going to be brutally honest. I think maybe the update to these has made them extremely slow, because it's been almost an hour game time to wrap 4 bales, and I'm only at 5 times speed. It feels so bad. Like, this is not fun. I'm not having a good time. Okay, well, that took most of my life, but we're finally done, and we can go sell these things. I've already got the trailer, but somebody want to answer me a question? What is this? I don't know what this is, but apparently it's like something I can bale because you can sell it at the barn. So yeah, if somebody wants to tell me, that would be awesome, and I would love to do it, because I don't know what it is, and I have a baler and a wrapper and all that fun stuff. So yeah, somebody. I've never seen what that symbol is, like, ever. My entire time I'm playing this game, I don't know what that would I don't know. That's just very, very new to me. So we'll do the same thing. We'll keep the wrapper for right now. This field is planted and ready, thank God. We just need to throw some fertilizer at everything, really. Wouldn't hurt to have a little bit bigger fertilizer right now. How much is one? Now I'm curious. Yeah, this one's like $2,300. It only goes 12 meters. This one goes 20 for 4,800. This goes 12. This one goes 24. A lot more expensive. I think the next upgrade will be the Massey one. It holds 4,000 liters compared to 330. So yeah, that would be a welcome change. Now I did get the auto load trailer. I'm gonna just wuss out, because, you know, time is money, friend. Glad I could help. I'll never do that again, I promise. If you don't know what that is the goblin character from World of Warcraft. He sounds like that every time you go up to him to buy something. And it can be a slight pain. Wow, this trailer's huge. Like, I thought my tractor was kind of big. You know, not like a huge tractor or anything, but a good sized... Please don't hit me. A good sized tractor. But no, I have a very, very small tractor apparently. Hopefully I have enough horsepower to pull these, because they're going to go over to the BGAs. Oh. B. There we go. I think I can hold like 24 bales or something. So we should be well under the weight limit. So this episode is going to probably be a little bit longer, just because that wrapper. So if it is, I'm sorry. You know, I was trying to make these more accessible, but this is one of those jobs I just want to get done, want to do, want it to be over with. That way, you know, we don't have to come back tomorrow and finish it up. Here we go. We got 14. So we should make like 20 grand, right? If the price is any good. The price is pretty junk. Where is the BGA? Okay, it's like right there. I didn't know that. I thought that was like XJS, yeah. Okay. Whatever. I'll take it. The only thing more that we would do would be a couple of the bales in our field tomorrow. That way, you know, we've got them, they're done. And we can plow the rest of that in the next episode. So, I mean, it's already grown back, so I find it to be a waste if you don't use it, you know? Oh, the BGA's up behind here. Okay. And it looks like I'm probably going to have a thingamajigger. Yes, I will have to go get my forks. Wunderbar. Let's see here. Can I get them at least kind of close? Close enough. Alright, let me go get my forks. And we'll pop these suckers in there and make a little bit of money. I don't know how much money we'll make it. $200? It's not going to be much. Okay, first marshmallow. Please just take the marshmallow. Oh, wow. That's, ooh. Huh. Well, these aren't really worth it. I'm gonna sell 4 so I get my money back. But I think we're gonna keep the rest because that's not a good price. It's not even going in. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. 900 bucks? Come on. I just got 2 grand on the West Coast per bale. But I don't remember what the price was. So I think we'll do 4. And let why won't you go in? So that's not the greatest idea I've ever had. We just wasted a lot of time for a whole lot of nothing. Great. Wonderful. I guess I'll just have to wait, I guess. That sucks. I mean, I'm gonna put in enough to where I get back my money, where I, yeah, okay, that pays for everything that we use. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna go get the trailer and reload these and bring them back to the farm. And we're gonna store them for a bit, because that price is just... Like, I know it's not a green price, but it wasn't like a down price. I could have sworn it was like $500 or something on the West Coast, which would explain, you know, why I got $2 grand on each one. But it wasn't a green price. It was like not a green price, so I don't know. I guess we will see. So everybody, thank you for watching. Hopefully you kind of enjoyed that horrible mistake I just made. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you later.